Are you ready for a family favorite recipe? Well, come on along. Let me show you this week's family favorite recipe. So let's get cooking. Hello, family and friends. I'm Susan, and welcome to my home. Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing one of our new family favorites, the TikTok Chicken Cobbler. I've done this recipe before, and it became a quick family favorite. Danny even went back for seconds. So I thought everybody needed a chance to get to see this recipe in full. My ponytail is already up. Let's get to cooking. And tonight we're going to be making some chicken cobbler, one of our new family favorites. You'll need 1 stick of butter. It calls for 2 rotisserie chickens pulled. I only do 1 because it's just Danny and I. So 1 rotisserie chicken that I've pulled all the meat off of. 2 cups of chicken broth. 1 can of cream of chicken soup. It calls for peas and carrots, and y'all know I like mixed vegetables. Get as many vegetables in Danny as I can. And Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix from Red Lobster. And of course 2 cups of milk. I believe that's everything I need. Now to get everything put together, it's really simple and you'll love how easy this is. I've got my oven preheated to 350. I'm going to go ahead and get my 9x13 pan, and I'm going to go ahead and put my stick of salted butter in the 9x13 pan to melt. And then once it melts, we will start layering all the other ingredients. While the butter is melting, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my 2 mixtures for the rest of the casserole. I'm going to mix up the 2 cups of chicken broth and the can of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to go ahead and stir this with the spoon and see if it mixes up real well. And it seems like it is. Good deal. Now the next thing is going to be the Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix and the 2 cups of milk. Now it only calls for 2 cups of Cheddar Bay Biscuit mix, which this is just a little bit more than 2 cups. The last time I made it, I felt like I should have used the whole bag. And that's what I'm going to do this time. And 2 cups of milk. And I'm just going to whisk that up. And it should make a thin batter consistency is what it winds up making. There we go. All right, and that's ready. Now we just got to wait for the butter to finish melting, and then we can put all the layers together. I just got the butter out of the mixture, and now we can go ahead and start layering all the rest of the ingredients. So I've already got the butter done. I'm going to go ahead and layer in the chicken that I pulled, and you just put it on top of the butter. Try not to move it around a whole lot because it's going to make it into layers. I probably should have shredded it just a little bit better in some places, but that's okay. And I think that 1 rotisserie chicken is plenty, especially just for me and Danny, because it makes a good little bit. All right, now I've got all the chicken layered down. The next item is going to be the mixed vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and just layer them over top. Try to spread them out as good as I can. Like I said, this makes into almost a pot pie, chicken pot pie kind of thing. There we go. That's done. The next layer is going to be the milk and the biscuit mix, which is right here, and it's already starting to bubble. So, and you want to pour this on top. Try not to disturb the layers, kind of like you do a peach cobbler, which is what made it interesting to me, that this is all going to bubble up through. I'm just going to go back and forth until I cover everything with it. All right. The last part is the chicken broth and the cream of chicken soup. And you're just going to pour that and layer it on top and try not to disturb everything else. All right, now we're going to put that in the oven It says 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in for 40 minutes and check it and see how it looks. And here it is. It's been in the oven for about an hour. I looked at it at 45 minutes. It needed a little bit more browning on top. At about 50 minutes, I turned the oven off and left it in with the oven off just to brown the crust. And look how beautiful this looks. I mean, I've got to let it cool off before I dish it up. That way it'll firm up a little bit before I serve it up. And then I'll show you what it looks like on the plate. And I've let this cool down for just a little bit. So now it's time to serve it up. And here it is. The TikTok Chicken Cobbler. So good. It's like an easy version of a chicken pot pie. And definitely a new family favorite. You've got to try it. I'll have the recipe listed below. I hope you've enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. The chicken cobbler, it is so good and so easy. Just basically a throw together kind of meal. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We would love it for you to become a part of our channel's family. Until next week, have a great week. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Pinterest and ring that bell. And let our family be a part of your family.